Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 16 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add in the materials. We also added some lights that we forgot to add from Revit. Now we're gonna put in the light for that. Even though we put lights and it's a neon that is reflecting, we still need to put in some lights because once we have it in rendering mode, it needs to be showing like that. So in terms of intensity, just put it in 5. The reason for that is 300 is too much. So here I just need to add every one, and then we need to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of this. And then once we have it here, we just need to select that, hold on shift, and then add maybe 5 more or 6 more on this side. Then I think we have an extra one that we could just delete from here. And then let's add this part as well. We do the same thing, move it to the location. You can make the speed slower if you want to, so you can put it in 3 and then hold on shift again and add in maybe 5 more. Don't worry if you made too much, you can just delete it. As you can see, it's easy to delete. And then hold this one, copy it every 1000 or 1 meter, and then copy 6 more. So 2 more is extra. So let's add in some spotlight right here as well. Let's start from this side because we need to add the others later on. You want to make sure you change the intensity again. So here I just want to double check, change this to 5 because that will be too much. Good thing everything is connected because we are copying it. Hold on, add that. So we're copying as an instance, so everything we change it for all. So that's the way that is unless you put it at copy. So because it's an instance, it follows along. Then add 1 more right here. The time that we needed 1 more, we lack 1. So that happens. So here you could just copy this one and then hopefully put it in the proper location. There we go. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of this every 1000 or 1 meter. And the easy part is you can copy this one as well. Control, hold on control and select that, and then we could just add every 2 meters and then 2 more. So now we've done with that. It's up to you if you're gonna do the other ones. Maybe this one we need to do it just so that because this is visible, make sure this is 3 or 5 only, and then the others as well needs to be 5 for the intensity. So all of this, all the spotlight, let's make it 5. And then just copy 2 more right here. So I'm happy with that. We have everything added. That will look really nice. In terms of, I'm probably going to change this material right here for the ground. I want it darker. Or in a different pattern. Maybe this one. So it's in a different pattern and the incline is more visible. Let's add in the car. So I'm gonna add a car right here. And then we could rotate it. And then probably a pickup truck. Sure why this is. I need to drop it again. So I'm just trying to do the gravity, but unfortunately it's not working. So I'm going to do this. Not sure what's making it turn like that. And let me just fix this. So I'm just gonna do it manually. Something like that. There we go. That's for 1. Gonna change the color there, and then probably a pickup truck. I think that's good enough for there. more. You could just take your time doing this. Just to make sure that everything is nicely done. I'm happy with that result. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on ambience. I'm gonna go to camera, make sure camera effect, and then check this one, very important, parallelism. Here we need to change this to blue tint, but this is for me. I like the way this one bounced, so it's up to you. Here, enable backdrop HDRI. You can lower this one down, not this one, but maybe the ambient. So we need to lower the environment right here. Go to detail, and then you can rotate, and then height offset. We need to do that, and then I'll probably rotate this more. I'm gonna rotate it on this side. So that it's showing properly there. In terms of camera sharpness, that's up to you there to decide. Usually I just kind of increase the vignetting. Vignetting is the one on the side. Not something that you should do too much. And then here I want a wet area right here. And then of course we're going to add in some grass, and then some trees, and then the trees will be at the background and it will look nice. So let's do that by using populate. Let's go back here, vegetation. In terms of the trees, I want to put in big trees first at the back. I'm gonna use something, maybe this one. You can basically just add it by using scatter, but I kind of like to manually do it at the moment so that I have more power on how much. As you can see, it's nicer to manipulate it. And then in terms of size, it will provide you with different sizes. And then just having one single one. Of course, we don't need that there. And then from the back, we could increase this. I'm going to increase the size so that we could place much more trees here in front. This is for bounce, so that we could see something in the mirror and that will look nice. There we go. And then now let's do populate again, and then go back here, foliage. We could scatter, and then go to grass, long grass, and then we just need to click and then, as you can see, that looks really good the way everything is getting grassed. And you just want to make sure that you're clicking on each of those pre-topo surface that we created, because it's not linked to each other. As much as possible, add those. And then here as well. Press escape, and I'm gonna go and rotate again to see how this one looks. Kind of like the ones that have the shadows. So this one looks really good for me. If we remove the environment, it's still looking good. So at least that one takes shape, and you can adjust exposure if you want to. That looks nice there. Next thing is we just need to create some media. So image, we need to see how this one looks now. So I'm gonna create an image like this. Create an image and check rendering. So select this one, and you wanna do a high. First you can do is low, so that you can see how everything glows. I can see that it's too much for the glow here, so we could lessen the glow on this one. So we could put this one at 200, and then if we see it right here and do a rendering, you can see it's very subtle now, but we can make it much better. You could do just 50 and then look at it again. So at least everything is looking good. And then if we check rendering, we could do real time, and then high, and then have effects here that we could change saturation. So you can have this, you can refresh it, you can change the field of view if you want, so or the focal length as well. So you could adjust it right now from here. The most important is the parallelism. It needs to be checked. So this one is already checked because we put it there before we created everything else. Full HD, you can put it up to 4K if you want, or 8K. Doesn't matter, so make it 4K so that it's good enough. And then you could lower it, and then once you do some changes, I'm gonna do a change right here because I want it to be looking like this. And then I'm just gonna refresh it. I'm gonna put it in the middle. If you don't want that, you want it to be faster, just put it like that and then copy or create an image, and then you could just go back and then do this one, refresh, and then this one, refresh. And then if you want another image, create another one. Like this, and create, and just go back here, select that. You can change that to a bigger, more. You can zoom in. This one, let's make it centered more. I'm gonna zoom in more here. And then refresh. Keep on refreshing once you have your proper location there. And then just keep on adding. So what you can do is maybe a farther distance. Here I'm just gonna go back to just do this, and then you can do this, and then camera enable or focal length, you can just zoom in. So you have a bigger in-depth focal length there. And then refresh it. Then you can go back here and then just do another one. I think 4 enough. 4 is good enough. Refresh this, and then here everything is good. And then quit media, because we're gonna do is I'm gonna change the ambient exposure, lower it a little bit. And I'm just going to create our video. So video right here. Let's go and do this. Gonna do 7, and then let's add coming here, add a key video part. Let's center it. So I'm just going to refresh it, zoom out like that. This will be 6. I want zooming here, or maybe zooming out. Make it 5. And then we have this one, this image right here that we could just go around. Just leave it at 10. Select this. Maybe you could just go in for a second. Go from below to the top. Maybe 6 seconds, and going out now. 6 seconds again. Going out here. Six seconds, and then going out in front. Six seconds as well. And once you do, go back to right here. You can duplicate this and then rename it. Show reel, and then this one, rename it as short, and then you could change their format, custom. This would be 1000, and then this will be 700. So now you have shorts and show reel. And then you could export them. Click on image, select all, and then video, select all, and then just click export, but save it first before you export. So thank you for watching, and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.